Hello, my name is Crowless, and welcome to the first video of the new channel. It's the same channel, but I used to make videos when I was a kid, and I'm actually remaking this how to fix blue screen of death video. So let's go off into this. First step is download dban. Go to this website, dban.org. This, you can skip this step. This and Rufus right here, these come together. Download them together. You can skip this step if you would like, and I'll put the timestamp on the screen because Windows allows you to, the Windows installation allows you to wipe the drive from there, but this is in case you want a fully wiped drive. So we're gonna go with this. Go to dban.org, scroll down to download dban, click this. Click download and wait for that to download, and you just want to save it somewhere. I'll just save it in the downloads and delete it later, and go to here, download this 4.6 or whichever one is the newest one for you by the time you're watching this. And go to, and then you want to also download the Windows 10 or 11 installation media. So we will go to installation media right here, or you can download the ISO and still go through here, but Windows does it for you. It's up to you. Download now. And yeah, so I guess I closed the other one, but this is what a blue screen of death looks like. You might be getting this or the old one. 1 second. Or you might be getting something that looks like this. I actually had on my old laptop, this was my first and only blue screen no, not my only, I had a few after that, but first blue screen of death was on my old laptop with Windows 7 on it, and it said cache manager error or something like that. That is, I could not find anything, so then I did some more research, and this is what worked for me. Now, there is one thing: you will not be able to recover your data after this. So watch after you get a blue screen of death. Sometimes it is recoverable, so I would watch some other videos on how to recover your stuff first. But other than that, let's get straight into it, and we will wipe the drive completely. If there's nothing important on it, then you can go ahead, or if you've already recovered all your information, all your files and everything, then let's get on to it. Now you want to, so when you open Rufus, you want to plug in your flash drive. Select your flash drive here, disk or ISO image, make sure it's on that. Click select, click dban, open, and this should all be feathered. Alright, and then just click start. I'm going to skip that part because I have the Windows installation on that flash drive and I don't want to wipe it, but I will show you based on here. So this is the Windows 11 setup. Just go through it, accept. Windows 10 will look something similar, and then you get this. Turn this off since it is using a different PC, so you want to turn that off. Click next, and then click USB flash drive. Click next, select a flash drive, and click next, and just go through the setup and it will install on there. I will skip this step, but I will go over to my phone where I will show you a different computer I have where I'll reinstall Windows and show you everything on there. When you boot up the other computer and plug in the flash drive, I forgot to mention, but put both the dban and Windows installation on 2 different flash drives if you have 2 different ones. If you have only one, then install dban first and then go onto the other computer and wipe the drive using dban, and then go back to your working computer, install the Windows installation media, and then go back to the other non-working computer and go through the Windows setup. So here I won't go through DBAN on the other computer because I only have one flash drive and I don't want to wipe the whole wipe it with, and I don't want to wipe the flash drive to put DBAN on it because that just is gonna waste time. But here we go, because then I have to reinstall Windows on it again. But here we go, let's start with DBAN. This is what it will look like. What you want to enter is auto nuke. Just type that into here and click enter and let it do its thing. It might not come up. If it goes straight to the blue screen, then go into your BIOS. Every BIOS is different, but go into your BIOS and find the option called boot order or something along those lines. Go to it and change it to boot from your flash drive first, and then restart, and it should bring you to here. Enter auto nuke, type auto nuke, click enter, it'll do its thing, and then you're ready for the Windows installation, which I will go over to the other computer now. Here we are on the old computer. You want to start it up and spam your key. It should be either F11, F12, or escape. I think on here it's F11. Yep. Please choose boot device. We're gonna go to the USB. If you're upgrading from Windows 7 to 11, or maybe even 10 now, you may need a Windows activation key. But if not, you can just click I don't have a product key. I would suggest you click this either way, unless you wanted to upgrade your Windows, because just to check, because you can always put in the activation key later in settings. It won't hurt anything. So just click I don't have a product key. Choose your Windows version that you had. So if you had home, click home. If you had pro, click pro, unless you want to upgrade. I think this one had home, so I'll be going with home. And this PC can't run Windows 11. This is weird. I think that's because the flash drive. This should be able to run Windows 11. That's actually very weird. If you get this error, you want to go back to here and click on enter setup. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. And this should take you to BIOS. Go to security and make sure AMD is enabled. There's one that just says this and one that's disabled. And TPM state, make sure that's enabled. Go to save and exit and save changes and reboot. Yes. And on here, I think I clicked the wrong one. Click UEFI USB partition 1 or whatever that may be for you. And it boots up into the, it's out of focus. From here, go to next, install now. I don't have a product key. Windows 11 home. Alright, click I accept. Next. Install Windows only. Or upgrade. You could try this. Oh no, this shouldn't work, but you could try it anyway. Click install Windows only. And here are your partitions. Now, if you skip the DBAN step, go to each one of these and just click delete. So each one that you can delete, delete it. And then just click next. I think I'm actually going to delete it. I did skip the DBAN step. I showed you how to do it, but I did skip it. But you shouldn't have to worry. It should all be, it may show as nothing here. So let me delete these. Okay, if you didn't do if you skip DBAN, you may either, or no, if you did do DBAN, it should either show like this, or there won't be anything here and you'll have to click new, and create a new partition with your maximum file size. So I think, yeah, it should be, you should be able to just leave it, but click the up arrow, make sure it is the maximum, and click apply, and then click next. And then it will start. Now, if you have a slow flash drive, this will take a while. I remember I used to do it on these small size, really old flash drives. It took 20 minutes, but this actually goes pretty fast. But I'll be right back when it's done. Alright, that took about 6 minutes. And this is just gonna take a few seconds. This is going at normal speed. I have cut a few things, but I haven't sped up the video at all. I just pause at random moments so it doesn't take too much of the video. It doesn't take up too much of the video. While we wait, this is an old CyberPower keyboard, which is somewhat ugly and very bulky. Like, this takes up a lot of space on the desk. But I would much rather have this over whatever cheap, well, this is cheap too, but the newer keyboards are just very plain, no logo. I think it says CyberPower PC like somewhere on the right, I think, and then there's a little oddly placed volume scroll wheel right here. It looks like a ripoff of mine. This is my current one, which is Red Dragon, and this is the volume bar. This is actually very, very helpful. It's very nice. And these volume keys, then these are macros. They could have just copied this, and look, this is just normal positioning. That doesn't have these two things around it, and it's just on the little corner. Very, very oddly placed. I don't know what's up with that. Looks like the computer's starting up again. And welcome to Windows. And now you just go through it like normal, and you are free to remove your flash drive. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a blessed day.